Alright, so I got it hooked up and I got it running my fridge and it's on. Yeah, fridge is trashed, dirty as hell. Here is the screen on it. It's drawing 200 watts. And we got it to the negative this, the positive this, and it did have a nice spark. Stuck it on there. The eyelet kind of froze, kind of wilted there for a second. Took it off. The eyelets are two different sizes. So you have an eyelet that's that size, and the eyelet that's smaller. So there is a difference in the size of the eyelets. So like I said, I have this cord, and I can step back almost 14 feet. So yeah, right now that's kind of too much. Here's all the bolts and nuts. It's all wall anchors, so you want that. So as of right now, I have roughly, let's open my box here. Let's open my box, see what's coming in on solar. Got 20 volts, 7.9 amps on the box. I do have this same thing, 158 watts. And as of right now, the refrigerator is running off of solar. The batteries are charged up there. It's not taking anything out of the batteries. So it's same with the other one. So an EBA3 ain't even hooked up. So right now, the fridge is running off my solar. That is freaking cool. Then I still got my refrigerator plugged in. Everything is plugged in over here. Yeah, it's a mess right now. This is my portable Wi-Fi. It's hooked up to the system. So I got AC coming in. So what I did was when I was at work, I had the box closed. Of course, everything's going to be not easy for me to do, of course. So I had the box set up something like that, and I had this monitor set in something like that. So I had my camera, and so all I had to do was just get online and I see what I was doing. So I am bringing in 154 watts off that 200 watt solar panel. I'm drawing 200 watts on the refrigerator. It's 32C, this is, I think. Battery's charged 13.6, and you can just turn the display off if you want. That is the power button. That's what it looks like. So everything's running off of solar. I'm not taking nothing off the batteries because the lights, the display would be on. So the cooler's on. Yep. So, well, guys, as of right now, I am running off of solar. We got some cloudy. We do got cloudy skies down here to show you. So I mean, right now we're in the sun, but as you can tell, it's hit and miss. Certainly got it several times before. But my solar panel is right up there. You can kind of see it. So, yep. All right, so 200 watts. I'm now using 2 amps. Bringing in 4 amps at 102 watts. So battery's gone down a little bit. It's going down now. Apparently so yeah, that's cool. That's what it was. So So obviously I'm down to 190. So when that refrigerator shuts off, so I am bringing in 4.67 amps. So I don't know how many amps I'm using on that. So that's what it's telling me. 5 amps, 116 watts. So the wattage is going up. Like I said, I got cloudy skies right now. So right now I'm running off the batteries plus solar. The 21 amps is not bad. I mean, 21 volts is not bad. 20 watts. That's what we're using over here. 14 watts on that one and 18 watts on that one. And minus an amp and about an amp. And we got 5 amps coming in. So that means right now, because that was at 8 amps. So that was up at 8 amps. So, yep, that's where we're at. So pretty cool. So I'm literally uploading the first video of the unboxing of the 2000 watt. Got it plugged in, and we're using, as you got the sine wave. I don't know exactly if that's accurate, but it tells you there. So as of right now, I'm up to 130 watts on the solar panel. That's a 200 watt panel, and it's pretty shady out there, cloudy. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty excited. Just waiting for that refrigerator to quit running. I don't know when that's going to be. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have my camera set up right there to watch this. So what I can do is just bring this monitor over and set the monitor something like that. So I have a camera, a Ring camera and all this, so that I can monitor it when I'm at work tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm out of town. I'm out of town, 2 different cities doing a job. And so yeah, that'd be alright. Back, I had wire issues. My charger was stuck underneath the table there, and I couldn't do it one-handed. So we're going up on the amps, going up on the wattage, and so we're using less and less of the batteries. Still at 200 watts. So I was going to keep this plugged in, and then throughout the night I'm going to get out here and check on it and see what the deal is. There I'm up at 6 amps, 141 watts. That is a 200 watt, it's a JJN bifacial panel, and I'm not nowhere near using the bifacial side. And then tomorrow when I get up, I'm gonna hook up my 400 watt solar panel, my 4 100 watt panels, and have it running everything. We see then I got a lot of slack in my cable, and I can just throw it down, because it's going down there, leaning up against the house, and we'll go from there, because it's not pulling hardly anything from the batteries. Well, actually it's not pulling nothing from that battery. It's pulling 7 watts from that battery. My cooler's not on yet, I don't think. I don't think my cooler's pulling anything. There you are on the panel, almost 7 watts, 7 amps. Yeah, so as the amps get up there, we're losing, I'm at 146 watts on the panel coming in. That's shutting off. Yep, so right now I am literally running, so around 7 amps, 150 watts is what we need. 150 watts, I would say, because amps don't matter. So 150, 147 watts, I can keep this refrigerator off. I mean, keep the batteries off, and we're running off that, the solar. So I don't know about, I mean, I'm pretty excited right now. I'm really excited. I got a cooler going, so power goes out, I don't have to worry about it. I just got to bring in about 146, 147 watts. And system is cool because it's not drawing nothing from the batteries, because if it was, the monitor to be on. And this is up or down. That's up. That wire's in the way. Put that up. So it's drawing 4 watts, half an amp, not even half an amp. And so it is drawing some, very little from it. Yeah, it's drawing about 3 watts. It's not enough for the monitor comes on when it draws like a half an amp, I think. I am pretty stoked, guys. I'm stoked or excited or whatever. I am actually running off of solar. Yeah, I'm not doing this to save money. It's not a money issue. It's a mind. It's a knowing that I'm out of town or whatever, in town doing my job, because my job, I am out of town 2 days of the week. Sometimes 3 days of the week. So when I'm out of town and the power and the storm hits, I gotta make sure my refrigerator's okay. I do have a 2,000 watt gas generator, right there. It works fine. Well, I'm having issues with it right now because last two times I used it, starting it was a pain in the the pull string on it. It was really hard to break free of whatever's in there. Normally you grab a hold of it and just yank it, it's fine. Like right now, if I try to, normally you can put your foot down in front of it and yank on it, like right there. It's really, well, it poured through pretty good. Yeah, see, it won't pull through. It's just, it will not pull through. See, it's stuck. So, I don't know what that issue is. It's been fine so far. Once you get past that issue, you're fine. So, fridge hasn't shut off yet. I don't know what 37C is. Battery's at 13.3. We're bringing in 154 watts. I don't care about the amps because the amps are useless to me, I think. Because you're converting the volts. Yeah, so I don't know. I really don't quite understand. I have my own understanding, but So there it is, guys. The fans are not on yet either. No fans. It's not even getting hot. I'm just only using 190 watts, and I'm not. Yeah, it's just designed for the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Designed for the refrigerator and a fan. Okay, so it kicked back on. So my watts dropped quite a bit. So 150 watts is about it. 150 watts ish is, I'm down at 52. Cloud came over. Awful cloudy out there. So I'm drawing only 60, 62, 63 watts. Because this is in parallel. So according to this normal draw, I got 22 hours of usage. Guys, I am excited. No, I'm not going to put it through the test. I'm not going to try to overload it. I am hooking this up to my everyday usage, and to do that, let me hook my fan up to it and let's go from there. Alright, got my fan hooked to it, and that's the fan I'll be using. And it's 280 watts. And we're using 66 watts. And we got about 20 hours of usage. The panel is back up to 122 watts, 8 amps. That's pretty good. The volts suck. 14 volts. So I think I'm going to conclude this video and show you that this is why this is just the emergency issue. I mean, emergency, a backup system. And my charge controllers are in there. I already showed you guys the charge controllers. So bringing the solar in, that's the solar coming in, 200 watts. It's coming out of this cable. It's actually feeding into this one. So let's plug in the EB3A. EB3A is plugged in. It's at 100%, so we're doing that. So let's do this experiment. Let's unplug that. Let's plug in the plug into the EB3A. Let's turn on the AC. Fan's on. That fan draws about 103 watts. Working down there, we're looking roughly 2 amps a piece, 2.5, about 32 to 34 watts. The inverter's back down to 190. Solar panel is about 123 watts. EB3A is at 100, so I got plugged into this box. I showed you guys this box last night. It's the mini power box. It has a 12 volt in, and that's actually connected to the battery box, the battery bank. And so I got solar going into the box, and then I got that's my portable hotspot. Gotta have that on for the Ring camera. And then I got the EB3A coming out of here, solar going into here, and this one's plugged into the batteries. And so right now I'm at 81 watts. That's because that is charging at 100. So at this ratio, this is never going to charge. But I am charging. Yeah, and so it's running off. Yeah, so this is awesome. I'm charging the batteries. I'm about to charge EB3A off of this box here, coming off of solar, 127 watts. So this is never going to be equal. If I drop the fan down to medium, there you go. So eventually that's going to charge up. And if we just turn it off all the way, it's pretty loud. I have the noise when I sleep. So everything's calming down. Solar is up to 150. So when these batteries get charged up, EB3A is still charging. That'll be done here in about a minute, because the amps and stuff still coming drawn because of the EB3A. If we unplug the EB3A, all the amp stuff going down. Solar panel is about 147, so we're saying that's about the sweet spot. Refrigerator still on. So I'd say we're doing pretty good here when the batteries get charged up. Well, actually, they've been discharged right now. The solar's not high enough yet take over. There we go, guys. There is an actual up and running system, emergency system. And tomorrow, before I leave for work, I'm gonna set those 4 panels downstairs, put them all in parallel, series, and I bring them up. And from there, we can have 400 watts coming in instead of 200. So we're still, I think 150 is the sweet spot. I think 150 is the sweet spot. Alright, so this video is long enough and proving what I need to prove. So we're looking at money, right? How much money we got here. So this is almost gone 3 years ago. That cooler was like $179 on Amazon. Then we got the 2 Red Odo batteries. I think I bought them at $329 or $339 a piece. That was then. Now you can get them a whole lot cheaper, of course. That was like 3 years ago. The box itself was $100, same price. The 2 monitors there were 40 a piece or 20 a piece, 40 a piece, something, 20 a piece. I really don't remember. The power box, do not remember at all. Couldn't tell you. And then the original charge controller. Then I got the yellow one. That was like, I'll say $100, 79 or something. EB3A was $389, I want to say. So, I got well over $1,000 in this setup. It's only a, true Soundwave says 2,000 watt, but it's not really a 2,000 watt. It can be, because I have 200 amp hours times 12.8, and that is, I don't know, do the math right now. I'm tired, hungry, so I'm gonna get off of here. 144. So we're good to go. So we're making. I won't use the EB3A right now. I just use that in emergency. If I have to, I wouldn't use that at all. I would use the inverter, because that's what I got. But amp and a half going out. We're sitting at 145. So, all right, my battery on my phone is going dead. So I'll talk to you guys later.